That's far. Oh, okay. That's it. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Linda. That was heavier than I thought it was going to be. And beautiful, beautiful music today. Music team. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that.
I can't see.
Come up here. There's room up here if you can't see.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. I just came from the gym. That's why I'm dressed like
Well, that's all right. We don't care how you dress here. It's okay. I mean, as long as you got clothes on. That's kind of important thing, okay? I'm Reverend Georgie. What's your name?
Well, I'm going to use my middle name today, Jean.
You're Jean.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Well, nice to have you, Jean. Is this your first time to be at Unity of Salem?
No, not really.
Couldn't tell a lie, could you? Well, it's good to have you here today with us. But if you're going to be up here with me today, I suspect maybe you might need this because everybody's going to want to hear what you have to say.
Okay. Well, we'll see about that.
All right. Well, today, Jean, my plan was to talk about the metaphysics of the Christmas story.
Oh, what'd you say? Meta what?
Metaphysics, metaphysical. Okay, that's a big word.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
But really, all it means is other than the physical.
Other than the physical.
Yes.
Okay.
So let me give you
Oh,
an example.
that'd be great.
or two. Would that be good?
Yes, it would.
Okay. All righty. Okay. So you like butterflies?
Yes, I do.
You all like butterflies?
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
yes,
Everybody
I
does.
do.
Okay. So we know that a butterfly starts crawling, first a caterpillar,
Mm-hmm.
crawling along, doing its little thing, isn't it? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow, instinctively, it knows that it's time to form a chrysalis around itself.
Oh.
Okay? And in that chrysalis, the caterpillar turns to a mushy substance.
Mm-hmm.
But there is also imaginal cells of the butterfly in the chrysalis.
What kind of cells?
Imaginal cells.
What does that mean?
Well, they're so tiny. They're just kind of in the imagination until they start to feed from the mushy substance of the caterpillar. And that's what feeds the butterfly and brings the butterfly to life. And then all of a sudden, it'll be time for the butterfly to come out. Okay.
Now, I've seen monarch butterflies, and I've seen some little blue butterflies. So does this apply to all of them?
All butterflies and moths also.
Oh, moths too.
Moths too. So that's the physical of the whole process.
Okay.
The metaphysical is transformation.
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 I've heard that word around here occasionally.
We say it a lot around here, actually. Yeah. And it happens to all of us. But the butterfly is a good example of it. Of
And
metaphysical.
are we part of that mush stuff?
Well, yes, in a way. It
Okay.
is. Okay, let me give you another example here.
Okay.
Okay, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you were having various experiences in your life, relationships, experiences, situations, one thing, some good, some not so good.
That's right.
Okay. So as you went through those things, then you kind of let go of them and they become that mushy substance that helps to feed you. And here you are today.
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. That helps.
See there? That helps.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give you one more example.
Okay.
Okay, see the Christmas tree back here?
I do.
Okay, it's got lights on it, hasn't
Oh,
it?
yes, it's very pretty.
Yes, yeah. So all of those lights represent the light in you. and the light in everybody else as well.
Really?
So that's the metaphysical meaning of the Christmas tree. Okay?
Well, tell me a little more about that light in me, because sometimes I don't think there is one.
Well, there is.
Okay.
It is the spark of divinity within you and within everyone else that we call the Christ.
Oh.
And at Christmas time, it is a wonderful time to really think about that Christ within ourselves. Okay? So now you're never going to look at a Christmas tree again without thinking about that light in you.
That's
When
true.
Jesus was in his ministry for those 3 years and talking to everybody the way he did, one of the things he said is, "You are the light of the world."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I am the light of the world?
Yes. Now, I know that sounds really big.
It does.
Let's get it down to you are the light of your world.
I am the light of my world.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Oh, yes, I've got 2 sisters and a brother.
You close to them?
Yes, probably one of my sisters has had some medical challenges this last year, so it's about 100 miles to go see her. So I go see her as often as I can, and we do some shopping and whatever else we can think of.
Do you have fun?
Yeah.
Would you say you light up her world?
Oh, well, maybe I do, come to think about it.
Sure. And that was the second part of that teaching of Jesus. You are the light of the world, but don't hide your light.
Okay.
Let your light shine for all the world to see.
Now, this last week there was a shooting at the University of Las Vegas. And I have a friend who has a daughter, just started college there. So, of course, her mother was very anxious about where was she?
Where was the
Ariel.
daughter?
Ariel's the daughter.
Uh-huh.
And the daughter sent her a text and said, "I'm hiding." That was her way of feeling like she was safe.
Sure.
So I was trying to figure out how I could send some light to her or something.
Well, keep her in your prayers.
Okay.
She's afraid now. Probably
Oh, yeah.
will be afraid to go around the campus or anything. So hold her in your prayers. Recognize the light in her even if she doesn't see it herself.
Oh,
That's what prayer is all about. Sometimes
Oh.
we can't see it ourselves, and so we ask somebody else to pray for us. And in this case, you know her, and you know her mother, and so you recognize the light in her. See her strong. See her being able to get past this experience.
oh yes. Quite an experience for sure.
Yes, quite an experience.
Okay.
So does that
Yeah.
explain metaphysics a little bit for you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, I have a treasure chest
I
here.
see that. A treasure chest.
Yes, yes.
Did you win the lottery? And I bet there's money in there for us?
Oh, no, I don't think so. At least to my knowledge, I have not won the lottery.
Oh, okay. And there's not money in there for you to share today?
No.
Okay.
No,
All
but
right.
it was pretty heavy. Linda had to help
I saw
me
that.
over here.
That's what made me think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coins
But
and-
do you want to help me with what's going on in here?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
What are we going to do?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you look in there
Oh,
first.
oh, Georgie had a sign over there on this box that said, "No peeking."
Well, now I'm going to let you peek.
Hope-
Do you think everybody was really good and nobody peeked?
Well, let me think a minute here. Yeah, I think so.
I know.
There's a couple
so.
people I'm not sure about.
I know so. I know so. If I left a sign there for 2 weeks, nobody would peek.
That's right, Georgie. That's right.
Okay.
Okay, so back to this treasure box. We're ready to open it, are we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh,
Do you
wow, there's a lot of things in here.
You want me to hold your
I
mic?
think you better.
You're going to need it. 2 hands.
Let's see.
all wrapped up here. Ooh, anybody know what this might be? What's it? Ooh, it's baby Jesus in a manger. I better leave him in there here. Get back there. There we go.
There
Wow.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's take that
Okay.
back. Okay.
Mhm.
And what Jesus represents is that Christ within each one of us. And when he came to earth, he came as a total pure soul, and he knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
But most of us don't know that. We
No.
don't know that we have that divine spark within us. And so we don't turn to it. We don't pay any attention to it. But when we realize that every Christmas we celebrate the birth of this baby Jesus, so that we can recognize that Christ within ourselves, and every year we recognize it a little bit more than we did the year before.
Oh.
See?
Mm-hmm.
So
That
that's
makes
what
sense.
Jesus represents. That's the
Okay.
metaphysical meaning of the birth of Jesus.
That's the metaphysical meaning of
Is the Christ.
the Christ.
The Christ
Okay.
within us all. And
Within
that
us
is what
all.
he came to teach us.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think you
Yeah.
have enough room if you want to put it there.
Okay. We'll just put it right here, I guess. All righty. Now, we ready for something else in here?
Okay.
Well, what do you think here? Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see here. There's something. Oh, you better hold it here.
Okay.
Unwrap it. Oh, I know her. She's Mary.
That's Mary.
Okay.
That's Mary. I'll take
Yeah, the wrapping.
the wrapping
Okay.
for you. Go ahead. You hold her.
Okay.
Mary represents our feminine nature, our feeling side, okay, of who we are. So what do you think some of the attributes of the feminine nature are?
Well, she's very gentle and peaceful, I would say. Probably very creative, maybe. And supportive. A good mother.
Yes, certainly a good mother. And all those things are in all of us, not just you because you're a woman, but all of the guys as well.
Oh, well, we would not want to leave them out.
No, they have a feminine nature in them as well. And so you can call upon her when you're kind of stuck, you know, for how to be compassionate or how to be peaceful with a situation or loving in a situation. You can call upon Mary, the energy of Mary in you.
I just saw a man going through our dumpster in my apartments.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, he's looking for something. And so I just kind of turned and looked at him, and I thought, what's he doing all that for? What did I throw away that he might see?
Oh.
But no, I don't think so. I think he was looking for something to eat. So I just stood there and blessed him.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Good.
I hope he
Good.
finds what he needs.
Yes. Okay. That compassionate part of you, that Mary part of you, came to the surface so that you could send those blessings out.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what Mary represents.
Okay, great. So we'll put Mary over here by baby Jesus.
Okay.
All righty. Well, let me see now. Oh, you suppose this is Joseph?
That very much is, no, that is not Joseph.
Oh.
That is not Joseph.
Oh,
Who is it?
who is it?
He's a shepherd.
Oh, he's a shepherd.
Yes.
Oh.
He's one of the shepherds that came. You remember when the angels were up there in the sky singing all those wonderful things and telling the shepherds where to go find the baby Jesus?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's a shepherd. And what
Okay.
the shepherds represent are both Mother Earth and protection.
Okay.
The shepherd spends his whole life on Mother Earth.
Oh.
He sleeps on Mother Earth. He sits on her. He walks on her. And he's always protecting his sheep, isn't he?
Yes.
And watching over them, taking care of his sheep.
I see that now.
Okay. So the shepherd energy helps us to realize that Jesus, was called the Good Shepherd also.
Oh, yes.
Remember that? Okay. The Christ energy in us shepherds our thoughts.
Shepherds are thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So as we grow and mature and as we understand more and more about that Christ energy within us, and we spend time in prayer, we spend time in meditation, we spend time reading books that
Yes.
help us to understand more, taking classes, coming to church, those kind of things feed that Christ energy within us. Okay. And as the Christ energy matures, then it begins to shepherd our thoughts.
Oh.
Okay, so you saw that man looking in the dumpster, okay? And at first you were puzzled and you thought maybe he was after some of your own stuff and so forth. But then all of a sudden you thought another thought. Okay? So the Christ energy within you nudged another thought in place to help you see that man was looking for food and needed help and needed a blessing from you.
See,
So-
quite a few people at this time of the year
Yes,
sitting in a chair, holding a sign,
yes,
need gasoline.
yes, there are. Yeah. And so whenever we can help them a little bit, we'll just try to do what we can do, that kind of thing. So that's how the Christ energy shepherds our thoughts,
Oh.
and thus is the Good Shepherd. And that's what your shepherd represents.
Wow. Wow. Thank
I think
you.
we might have one or two left in there. Want to check that?
Yep. Well, I'll put the shepherd right here. Okay, let's see. Got another one coming up here. Here we go.
I think that's our
I
friend
think
Joseph.
I found Joseph.
Yes, that is a good thing to find Joseph, because Joseph represents the masculine side of you, the thinking side of you.
Oh.
Okay? And what would be some of the attributes of Joseph, of the thinking, the
Let's
masculine
see.
side?
Thinking, masculine side, strength
Strength.
and support and understanding
Sure.
and a helper,
Yeah. Courage, maybe?
courage, yes.
Yes. Yeah. So when you need that extra strength or that extra courage, you can call upon Joseph, because those attributes are in you and in me and in everybody else, even though sometimes we don't know it, we don't call on them. But when we understand that, then we can begin to use all of those things to help us in whatever we're going through.
So if a challenge comes up for me
Yes?
and I'm feeling rather weak about it, or let me see, how to think about it in a new way instead of being down in the dumps or something, I can call upon this energy from
Yes.
Joseph.
Yes.
I will do that.
Okay.
So here goes Joseph over here by Mary. Oh, I think there's one more in here. Oh, here it is. Oh, look at this. Nobody would guess that this would be in there. Oh, how about this? Got an
There's
angel
our
here.
angel, our messenger of God. That is the metaphysical meaning of the angel, messenger of God.
Okay.
Okay? And we know that the angel came to Mary and informed her she was going to have a child, came to Joseph and said, go ahead and marry Mary because she needs you to do that. And then they, with the shepherds the angels on high for the shepherds. But angels are all around us all the time. You have an angel, Jean.
Ooh, I do.
Yes, you do. You have a guardian angel. We all do.
Okay.
But there are other angels as well. You know, I call on my angels all the time.
Oh, good.
Yes, I get in the car. Angels, be with me while I drive. Keep me safe along the way. Help me make wise decisions. Okay? So that kind of thing. Do you work with angels at all, Jean?
Well, off and on. Sometimes I remember to, sometimes I don't. And when I get myself, following a car that's going 5 miles an hour in a 40 zone, I should probably call upon my angels for me and for them.
Yes, exactly. And then pass them when it's safe. You don't have to linger back there 5 miles an hour.
Okay, pass them when it's safe.
When it's
That's
safe.
good advice.
Yes.
Good advice.
Yes.
And I think too, in the situation of Ariel
Yes.
there in Las
Yes.
Vegas,
Yes.
I can call upon the angels to
Absolutely.
be with her
Absolutely.
when
Yeah.
she was hiding, or when she came out of her room, and so on.
Yeah.
And then for anybody in our family or
Absolutely.
friends or
I
anybody.
do all the time.
Okay,
Yes.
I will do that. This is a beautiful angel.
Yeah, she
This is a
is.
seraphim.
So, do you think you have a little bit better idea of the metaphysical meaning of?
Yes, I think I do. I've learned a lot today, thanks to you.
Well, you're quite welcome. I'm quite sure that you knew an awful lot about that to begin with, but it's nice to have a refreshing course.
I appreciate having a refreshing course.
Let's put her over here. There's
Okay.
you got enough room there?
I think so, right here.
Okay, that's great. Very good. All right,
think we
now,
got 'em all.
Jean, if you feel complete, all right.
Yes.
Would you take my treasure chest and maybe sit down there?
Yes.
And I'm going to take these folks into just a few minutes of meditation,
Okay?
and you can join us.
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
I will.
I'll take that.
Okay. you take
Okay,
that.
thank you. You can give her a hand, folks. Pull Diana out of her comfort zone today and ask her to play with me. Okay, so thank you, Angela. Okay, let's just go ahead and close our eyes for a few minutes here. If you're comfortable doing that, putting your feet flat on the floor, if you're comfortable doing that. Let's take a deep breath together, breathing in and let it go. And as you breathe out that breath all the way, feel your body relax. Just let go. Let's do it again. Breathing in and let it go. And now just breathe naturally. Open and receptive to the presence and the power of the Christ within you. You might feel that presence. Oh God, I feel your presence, breathing as me. Oh God, I feel your presence, praying as me. Oh God, I feel your presence. and just feel that peace. Today's Advent word is peace. Feel the peace just saturate you. Totally moving through you. Until you can feel it in the tips of your fingers and in your feet. And for just a couple of moments, just be with it. And now take another deep breath and let go of it. Thank you, Spirit, for this time of peacefulness, for this experience of the power and the presence of the Christ within us. Amen. And now, take a moment, and when you can feel yourself sitting on your chair, when you are ready, you may open your eyes.